That's a felony? New laws. Stealing is a felony.
The Seal Beach Police Department sharing this video on social media of 3 suspected shoplifters as a reminder that Proposition 36 is now in effect. And like one of the suspects just said in the video, it increases the punishments for some retail theft and drug possession offenses. The law went into effect on Wednesday. The young women were seen in multiple stores on surveillance video shoplifting. They were all taken into custody.
And as always, the stereotypes are confirmed. It's always the usual suspects. And this ain't no stereotyping. The perps and these thieves and criminals seem to have a consistency of black and brown folks. And somehow I'm Uncle Tom and I'm selling us out and I lose my black card before telling the damn truth. And I love my homeboy Brandon Tatum, how he pointed it out. If you listen to the libs and these Democratic talking heads, they talk about, oh, passing this new law that I'm getting ready to talk to you about is going to be a massive incarceration. It's going to take us back to 1980, and it's going to affect black and brown folks.
Governor Newsom argued against the measure.
It's about mass incarceration. It's about bringing it back to 1980s mindset. The impact it's going to have on the black and brown community is next level.
But to Newsom's disappointment, it appears the vast majority of likely voters in the state are poised to approve Prop 36. That's according to this poll from the Public Policy Institute of California, showing 71% of likely voters support the measure, while 26% do not.
And the fact that I saw a poll today and so 70% of people want to support it, I was wondering what state I was living in. And I know people are frustrated. I know people are angry. I am too, but this is not the way of solving it.
Now, what's the difference of what Gavin Newsom's saying it than what I'm saying it? I'm saying it ain't a stereotype and that they are just confirming them, that the criminals and the perps are consistent. So we know what it is. But these 3 gals, as you can see, somehow some wokester probably will come around and say that they're somehow victims of systemic racism and they're victims of the judicial system somehow without giving them any kind of responsibility. Because as you've seen in the video, they're with no regard, walking around, going from store to store, stealing, just thieving. No regards to what they're doing right from wrong until they get busted. Well, these girls, they found out the hard way that the progressive laws of soft on crime came to a crashing halt. As she talked about, yes, it is a felon. And all it is it's in response to Proposition 47. We remember when they passed the law, everybody was talking about it. Thieves pretty much were rewarded to thieve, to go out and steal and break into these local businesses and stores, these retail stores, and just steal, and you won't get in trouble. It's not a felon. They can steal all the way up to almost $1,000, and they'll get caught, and they just get a citation, and then they let them go. What did you think was going to happen? The word was going to get out, and people were going to start breaking the law, man. So liberal, progressive policies, once again, they don't work. Once again, the people in that area in California, which is liberal as hell, shout out to the people that are conservative and Republican, doing the best that they can to make change. But we know that that is just a liberal blue state, and that their policies have destroyed and turned that entire state into the city of homeless angels. That's pretty much what it is, man. Their policies don't work. The soft on crime doesn't work. They had to make a change. Well, we all know that this past election, things changed. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys a video. This is before the election of them talking about it, because it brought debates up on how they're going to make changes to Prop 47 to now what is Prop 36. So I want to show you a video of the lady pretty much crying that California is not the same. Check it out. And there you have it. As you guys heard her, she said it is a disaster. And I wonder how many other Californians feel the same way, that their cities and their counties have been flipped upside down because of progressive policies of soft on crime. Well, the debate is over. As you've seen from the earlier video with these 3 thieves, I'm going to show you a video of just an example of many other examples that we've seen go viral of them going in, snatching and grabbing, bashing jewelry stores, going into retail stores, stealing with no regard, just filling up the cart. The employees can't do anything. The security of the store can't do anything. They can't touch them, and they just walk out and do whatever the hell that they want to do. And as you see, like she said, they're disgusted and they need change. These 3 perps, they're just casually walking around. I want to show you, and the video is funny as hell. I love how it went viral on Twitter or X, and people was making fun of it. Let's check it out. All right, I don't have the sound on it, so I'm going to voice over it. Basically, it's a sting on these 3 knuckleheads. They're going into the store with no regard, and as you see, the $648 is like a tally up of how much stuff that they're stealing as they go from store to store. Now, I like the song that went viral on X, that song that was on Kill Bill. You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love but confessed. You've been messing where you shouldn't be messing, and now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one day, these boots are going to walk all over you. Look at them, just thieving, with no regard, walking out the store. No regard whatsoever. Walking out the store. The sting is done. But somehow somebody will say that this is targeting Black women and the nonsensical stuff that we consistently hear when it comes to criminality. And as you see, they're busting and apprehending them. And it comes down to my favorite part here, where the girls are pretty much find out that the money grab is over. It's over.
It's a felony. It's new laws. Stealing is a felony.
You gotta love it. So there you go. They are realizing that the money grab, the soft on crime policy is over. They will now have to face responsibility for their actions of breaking the law. And the reason why that is, Prop 36, it was passed overwhelmingly. I want to show you the video of them talking about 70% overwhelmingly passed the law to change for Prop 36, which adjusts it and gives them now, these 3 knuckleheads, felonies, and those who think and make the same actions as them as being thieves and criminals, which hopefully the word gets out. I think that they probably should take it another step further, but I want to show you the video of them overwhelmingly just voting this out and putting in Prop 36 and why elections matter. Because people were faced with making calls because of this law, because of Prop 47. Cops won't even show up. So how do you navigate lawlessness? Well, the way you do it is through how you vote, and hopefully people learn their lesson that elections do have consequences. So check out the video.
As votes continue to come in tonight, Prop 36, the state ballot measure to increase penalties for certain theft and drug crimes, passed with an overwhelming amount of support.
Take a look at the numbers now as we continue to count the votes that are coming in. The yes vote, 70%. To the no vote, just 30%. CBS 47's Ben Morris shares the latest response from local law enforcement and the impact officials say it will have when it goes into effect.
I spoke with Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp and Sheriff John Zanoni, both sharing their excitement while saying this passage means accountability.
We're coming for you.
Those words from Fresno County District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp sitting down to talk with me about the passage of state ballot measure Prop 36.
The voters have spoken. The people in California are tired of this chaos.
She says it's not an overnight fix, but instead an initial action to amend Prop 47 and a new tool for law enforcement personnel.
It is definitely the first step into really addressing the population of people who are serial thieves, serial drug users, drug abusers,
and really putting the emphasis on fentanyl dealers.
Under Prop 36, those with 2 prior hard drug convictions can be charged with a felony on their 3rd arrest, resulting in mandatory drug treatment or 3 years in jail or prison. For those with 2 convictions for petty theft, stealing items that are $950, on the 3rd arrest, they can be charged with a felony, leading up to 3 years.
And there you have it. Elections have consequences. And this is how we do it, folks. We have to reject the regressive Democratic lies. Their policies don't work. I think that sometimes they may mean well, but also most of the times it is strategically, purposefully done, like these George Soros-backed DAs and judges and so on and so forth. It is not a coincidence to catch and release thieves and criminals and violent offenders back into society to terrorize you. So that's why elections have consequences. I actually like how they do it here in Florida. They have law enforcement that is on TikTok, making TikToks of the perp.
I'm St. Lucie County Sheriff Keith Pearson. Earlier today, Elijah thought he's going to drive through St. Lucie County in a stolen vehicle and get into a car crash, working closely with the Florida Highway Patrol, not only on the sea, but on land. Elijah's now in custody. Our message is this to criminals.
Not in St. Lucie.
So I love it. I think that they should do more of things like this. I think it's funny, but it just goes to show you that, once again, man, elections have consequences. And I think that this is, for California, hopefully one step closer for them to make change. But I don't think that those people are going to learn their lesson. They're going to continue to keep voting for the same party, the same type of policies that caused this lady to say that California is a disaster. I don't know how long it's going to take. I think it's a cognitive dissonance. Their brain is at war with the facts. And the facts are, look around. Look at how you live in these Democratic, soft on crime, liberal policies. Look at how your life is. Look at the crime rates. Look at the way the poverty rates. Look at how the city and the county is ran when they're in power. But I think that this election cycle, we're going to see a big change. This is our opportunity as conservatives and Republicans, and for the Republican Party to deliver on everything that they say. Promises made, promises kept. Trump did it the first time. I think that he's going to do it again. But overall, I want to know what your thoughts are on this. I think the video was funny as hell, but it also is sad and highlights just people that continue to vote the same way, like they're insane, which is the definition of insanity. Nothing is ever going to change. But this election, 77 million people rejected the Democrats, rejected legacy media and their lies of gaslighting us and trying to make it like everything is okay. We've all felt it at the grocery store, in our pockets. And in these people's case, they felt it through the crime. We want change. This is our opportunity to do it. Put it in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. Thank you for dropping on my channel. If it's your first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. For those of you that are already a part of Craig's Army, people that have supported me and uplifted and elevated my voice to where it is today, thank you guys, man. Keep liking, keep hitting that smash button. And share it, man. You guys know what time it is. It's your boy, Craig Long 45, continuing to give you that mean tweet commentary. You can't make this shit up. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, wait.